Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Today, I've reached 5-star quests. And I only have one 4-star left, and I'm leaving that until the Palico is able to unlock the golden fishing. So I have a bunch of quests to do. Some of these are going to be repetitive, but some of them are probably good practice. But yeah, like, I think they repeat stuff too often, like the Hunt-a-thon here. I'm just thinking about this because of a comment that I read very recently, like within the last half hour. It's weird that there's a Hunt-a-thon for 2 Khezu, when the level before there was a Hunt 2 Khezu at the same time, constantly in the same area. Like, it's a weird... The quests are odd, but today I'm not doing any new monsters, not even Rathalos. I'm going to clear out as many of these other repeats as I can. And I'm going to start with something that's fun. I don't think Triple Nibble Snarf seems fun, but Blongonga seems rough too. Double Blongonga? I think this is Hunt-a-thon. Hunt-a-thon's probably a good intro for the day. Gypceros, do I want... I'm debating if I want to use... I know what I want. I'll stick with Striker, but I want Absolute Evasion. Because Translash is kind of fun, but Absolute Evasion's... Oh wait, no. Maybe I try Adept. I'll probably mess it up a lot. But I think Adept for this could be a good preparation for Adept versus Gammoth, maybe? The timings obviously are unrelated, but getting a better idea of the iframes is, I think, a good idea. I want Trainer, because I need this Palico to level up. It's not here, so I can't do that. I kind of want to know what Feline Fur Coating does. I don't know if this is a fire area quest. I didn't pay enough attention. It's in the marshland, so it has cold. So this is going to be useless. Because the cold just drains stamina, and that's not damage. And I'll get an ingredient. Yukumo rice flour. Today will be fairly low stakes. Ah, shoot. I hate this game. I hate how the hunter arts work. I really wish the hunter arts were saved on a per style basis, instead of this messy always defaulting to the top one or something, which leads to cases like this where with Adept I now have Absolute Evasion, which is not totally useless, but it's not very valuable. Like, I don't think I need absolute evasion with Adept, especially versus a Gypceros, but it's just, it's an old game. Well, it's not even that old. It's actually it's a relatively speaking recent game. It's newer than Grim Dawn, the base game. I think it's newer than... I don't actually know how old Diablo 3 is. 1, 2... I missed because I don't know how to use this, but I'm mostly worried about figuring out when to dodge in general, so I'm not too worried about... That didn't... I didn't get hit. 1, 2, 3... I think there's a decent amount of leeway on when I need to dodge. Obviously, because that's kind of the gimmick. That you have a fairly high iframe, but... or fairly long iframes. That hit me sooner than I expected, which was a mistake on my part. That was greedy, I should have dodged. Again, another run attack. That's fine, but... actually I was stunned, so I didn't need absolute evasion. I don't actually know what these sword combos are. He went right into the tail swipe. Kinda cool. I don't know what the sword combos are on Adept. I don't know if I need to vertical or if the horizontal works. That's kind of the thing with Adept to me. You want to go for attacks, but it's not like it's guaranteed. That's where I should have absolute evasion. What? He's holding a... Is he hiding? Is that camouflage? It does have the double swipe. Yeah, Adept is really not my style. It just doesn't mesh with how I approach the fights. So if I want to use it against Gamma, or try to use it, because it seems like it'd be good there, I do need to just practice. Because without practice, I can't use it properly. I wonder what triggered it to finally stop eating. Well, I don't have that charge thing, which is kind of a shame. Ooh, I bet it's good against Yan Kutku. The most frustrating thing about Yan Kutku was the constant spam the constant repetitive spam of like air blast and wind-based takeoffs and roars. Not even the poison that was the most frustrating. That was obvious greed. Oh, this is a double hunt. I'm still gonna have to hunt another one. You know, this is more confusing because I'm pretty sure it always fakes its death. Does a lot of damage on takeoff. I want more monsters that do that. I think there's another type of monster that does that. Does this one do the... It doesn't. There is a finisher that stems from that swipe. This weapon doesn't have that finisher. It's actually dead this time. I enjoy that. It got me once. And it hasn't really gotten me since, but it was interesting to see, and it's kind of fun because it's surprising the first time, and then it's a good opportunity to attack I don't get my map back. Whoa, that's annoying. I kind of hoped I'd get my map back. I don't really need it that badly, but... Like, I know most of the layout. But the fact that it steals the map and you can't get it back, or whatever it steals and you can't get it back, even after killing it, kind of implies that I guess it eats it? Even if what it stole was a map? Kind of don't like... I was trying to roll behind me, but you can't roll backwards in this game. I don't like Adept because it's so easy for the monster to just not hit you. And then you just are wasting time. And I miss a lot. I just don't... Adept is just not... Oh, I didn't think it would go 3 times, but technically 4. 5 times in a row? And then the follow-up 6th. Kind of a record for me. I've never seen one do it that many times. Of the, like, half dozen monsters, maybe dozen monsters or more, that do that type of attack. I've never seen them do that many in a row. Yeah, I rolled too early there. I rolled too late. Yeah, I think actually even against Gammoth I probably don't want to use the Adept. Just because I'm bad, and I could learn. But it just doesn't... The... special attack after dodging, both of them are kind of underwhelming. And they're slow. Like if they had a lot of super armor or something, I would definitely consider it more, but they don't. You use them, and they're only useful if you are lucky enough to have an opening after the dodge. And you generally don't, at least against this guy. Like, right now it's useless, because if I tried for it, he might have attacked me. I don't understand Gypceros' tail. It's just kind of a weird... I know it's like rubber. Well, maybe it's elastic, but like rubber can be elastic, but it's like a rubber hide or something, so that's kind of part of it. Yeah, and it just instantly does stuff like that, so I can't even take advantage of the attack, really. Especially that, surprised that doesn't have a little bit more of a delay before he attacks again. I thought that was a lingering poison, but I guess it wasn't. What's the... He's the lingering poison, but I can't tell which one... I wasn't paying attention. I don't know which attack lingers. This is something they've definitely improved upon. How long it takes for these to fly up and away. Rise is a little too extreme with how the monsters speed away. See, that kind of makes the map unimportant. Like, as long as you succeed in paintballing it, it just tells you where to go, if you know the map. I assumed it wouldn't. I guess it lights up always. That's kind of weird. It's more generous than I would expect. I'm not gonna be able to hit. Oh, I am good. I got lucky that he didn't go for another spin. Like, Adept, I think, feels like a style that you really need to know, even more than a lot of other styles, what the monster does. Like, when you have clear openings, because dodging one attack, and then, oh, you want to go for an attack, but you get hit instead, is kind of... It needs a lot of understanding of, like, what attacks can chain. Gypceros has pretty weird looking teeth. Kinda wanna see what it looks like more consistently. Yeah, they're fairly flat. I wonder what it actually eats, whether it's a carnivore or not. I mean, my default assumption for all monsters in these games is that they're carnivores, but, like, Diablos is not. And if Diablos isn't, then basically any number of monsters could definitely be herbivorous. Except, like, dragons. Dragons would be weird if they were herbivorous. It's definitely not going to zone 8. Yeah, 2 zones away. was a bit of a rough warm-up. Yep, no, this is terrible. I'm not going to be able to get that much damage onto him, and if I do too much and kill him, I might not be able to harvest it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that drop from the ground. Hopefully I can. I got hit by the charge, I got hit by the poison. I didn't think I got hit a third time there. Extraordinarily bad at dodging the basic run attack. I'm dead. Because the poison tick's gonna kill me. I'm extraordinarily bad at dodge. Oh, flash. I'm very bad at that attack. On every monster that does the exact same thing. Rathian. Gypceros. There are a few others. I don't think I've started this stream in a positive mood. Yeah, I think I abandoned Adept to never use it ever again. Aye. I think part of it is the timing. I think I think I'm comparing the timing on that too much to, like, at least Monster Hunter Rises, let me double check. Longsword. Spirit EI Slash? Where you have to dodge when you get hit. Well, dodge. It's not a dodge, it's a counter. You have to counter when you get hit, not just before, but this dodge you have to dodge just before. Can I get a Kelby to try to attack me? I don't think so. They sometimes do, but it's not, like, consistent. Normally they run away. I need to try that. I need to see if it's explicitly I need to be hit as I'm rolling. Figure out how that behaves. Will an Aptonoth attack me if I attack a baby? Seemingly not. I mean, they're not very good parents or family. Okay, there you are. Attack me. Okay, they're attacking. I don't know the animation. Because I've never actually fought one of these. You just kill them. There, can't you really use it for tests? Okay. There's a Gypceros somewhere in this map that I could find another. But I think I just plan to come back to Adept in the future if I really need it. But unless there's some monster that requires Adeptivating, I probably don't. And I stick with Striker, Alchemy, and Aerial. Striker and Alchemy are similar enough that I'll generally stick with Striker because I'm lazy. Especially now that I've bothered to actually put together a proper inventory that has whetstones and food instead of just 2 mini whetstones for an entire hunt. Sunslug is 7. I think the bare minimum I need is to get Sunsnug to 10 today. I'm just tired. I think less than 6 hours sleep is probably not enough. I just need to sleep better. I'll hunt the Volvidon, I guess. Yeah, there's so many things that have been improved over the course of the game since Generations Ultimate. Nibblesnarf. There's a lot that's been lost. And I think it would be a lot more fun if hunting styles existed. I forgot that was a Kokoto quest. Oh wait, food. An important mechanic. Yeah, still not better. Look at that fur one, see if it works. None of those were fur. Looking for a black belt. Volvidon's pretty simple. Annoying with all the jumping around. Let's just double, triple check. Hunt, not capture. I wonder if there are any multi-enemy capture quests in this. Probably not, because they wouldn't be able to easily supply you with multiple easy traps. Okay, Volvidon is sometimes in 1 and 2, so I should go that way first. Yeah. It's definitely repetitive. I kind of think I'll probably regret it by the time I get to hub quests. But at least for the village, I kind of want to stick it out and get all of the quests in there that I can. Okay, always awkward on that bounce. But I think it's kind of it's sort of part of the experience potential. Oh wait, aerial doesn't have the walk forward swing. I need to actually remember that. I never go for it, but I distracted myself. Oh wait, because I'm in axe mode. I'm never in axe mode. I think it's sort of, it fits with this game. To do everything. Oh. Too slow. Oh. It's a wider hitbox than it really should be. I wonder how that hitbox works, whether it's wide the whole way or if it's only wide near the tip. Because the simplest would be it's as wide as it reaches at the end. Oh. Messed up. What should we find to finish this? Excellent camera. I missed. So bad. Big thing. I'm glad that the number of minor quests decreases. Because at this point there's a lot less collect mushrooms. Still a lot of Iodrome killing quests. But oh, it must actually be just near the end that it's wider. And they actually set it up correctly. Yeah, the box actually isn't as bad. Well, that's kind of surprising it didn't bounce. Volvodon can't fly. They shouldn't need to worry about paintballs, I hope. Should hop right. It always goes in that direction. As it seems to. Right, left, right. Yeah. Oh, it sometimes keeps going. I thought it only did 3. Oh, it actually didn't start with it. I guess because it's tired, it behaves differently when you mount it. Hello. Oh. Is there specific news? Oh. Some hot lava. Ah. Did it all fly out into space or something? Or did it all get sucked into a wormhole and disappear? Oh, whoops, double. I'm not gonna keep up with this. Oop, that was close. Give me a mount. Give me the mount. If I can mount him safe. About to get launched. Oh. You're just starting it over to make it start fresh, as opposed to something happening, making it so you have to start over. Oh, this is kind of interesting. The sword gauge doesn't, it's just black for that line. So if you're looking into a dark area, you actually can't see it if you're below the line. Weird. Start from a small planet and then go from there instead of starting with the extreme. Hello. Oh shoot. Oh, okay, that was weird. It wasn't red, but it was increasing quickly. Maybe this is a mechanic that I'm unaware of with mounting, which is very likely. Well, sometimes, I'm surprised that didn't bounce. Sometimes a fresh start is helpful. Makes it so that any small errors or things you wanted to change are easier to fix. Yeah. Oh, I got confused at Saturn, I guess, for some reason. Somehow Saturn and Jupiter are kind of in the same group to me. And then I forgot about the sun is just too it's too much of a coincidental. Well, I think it's mostly combining Jupiter, Saturn with the fact that Saturn, Uranus, Neptune spells sun. So I was like, I'm not quite certain I know what you're meaning. But then it got, but like, I just never noticed that Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are sun, which is funny in the least interesting way imaginable. Okay. It's actually an impossible mount. 3 of those in a row, it almost died instantly with nothing I could have done. These Uruktors really are just here to beat me up. But yeah, I guess it's sort of... They're both the same. You're starting from small. Though... Are you able to... I don't know how it works. Are you able to duplicate a setup? So if you get everything set up, you know it's good, you duplicate it, and then you can work from there? Or does it have to... Given that it's an app, I assume you can't, like, duplicate a save. I don't know how it behaves at all to begin with. So, you can have, like... Okay. There's plenty of... If you could have separate save files for the same world... I'm calling the world the solar system, but... Oops, I didn't mean to drink that. Oh well. Separate saves would work pretty well as like a way to... You get your baseline set up, and then when you're trying something daring, you can have like a separate branched save. But if that's difficult, then it makes it a lot more having to restart. Yeah, I guess. If it's based on like a progression of events, yeah, it would be an alternate timeline. Could be. Plants. With their tongue and their things that make it almost look like there's teeth, but that's not a tongue or teeth. It's a pretty bad reward box for 2 Volvidons. Kind of a surprise. I didn't check. I don't think Sun Snug was 10. I think they were under 10. Eight. Yeah, 2 more levels. A trade, don't I? I have a bunch of might berries. have one more. Yeah, actually, I think it is. It's a really good design for how early game it is. Like, it's not just a basic metal. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. It's not just a basic metal or bone weapon. It is pretty good. I've been using it for too long though, and I should probably try something else soon, but the exhaust file is so nice against some monsters. Okay. Paddock oil. With a cheese knife. Kinda have to. Paddock oil's only gotten from Kira Nikko. Paddock oil. I think paddock oil's only dropped from Tetracabra. But if something else might give it. Ooh, Zamtrios. I have not seen Zamtrios yet, and that is a 6-star. Okay. Arena quest. Yeah, it's Tetracabra. I'll wait till I do the Zamtrios. It should be eventually a monster, so. Legs are good. The handle's kind of weird, but I guess I do the Nibblesnarf. I don't know bomb recipes in this game. Okay, I can't even see them because I haven't even crafted them. Okay, I can buy normal Mega Barrel Bombs. Or normal barrel bombs. These, I have 126, I'm fine. What I need are large barrels and gunpowder. This is something that I should just search. Bomb casings? No. Bomb casings must be dung bombs, flash bombs. What would be a bitter bomb? Large barrel and scatterfish is a barrel bomb L+. Gunpowder large barrel is large barrel, or barrel bomb L. Okay, Nibblesnarf is going to be in the desert. I need bombs. Another thing Rise and World have definitely improved is inventories. I can bring 2 barrel bomb L pluses and 3 barrel bomb L, which should be enough for 3 Nibblesnarfs, hopefully. It's a hunt-a-thon at least, which means it's one at a time, I believe. So I want to check. Yeah, none of those are what I'm looking for. Defender high. Defender high and defender low. Ah, riser high, okay. It's defender high is probably the best. Full defense because I've only hunted Nibblesnarf once and it was not a good time. One, two, three, I put here. I mean, they should have a lot less HP because there's 3 that... Oh, but maybe that's not how it behaves on a Huntathon. It must. But it might not, because if a Huntathon is a repeated hunt, and you can just keep going afterwards... It would be kind of weird. Come here, my buddy. I kind of think it's weird that these are... There's no collision. Okay, so that is a... explosion. So that didn't fulfill the purpose because it has to be a charge, I guess, not an upwards attack. I just don't know how. Is this gonna be a charge? It was. Okay. That's pretty... It's good to know that they have a fairly large amount less. And not like... default. Well, that's actually a fairly major decrease. Though considering there's 3 of them in the hunt, that's still a lot of total HP. Fished. I can't see what's happening. What a funny mechanic. I can't see what's happening. I think it's actually a cool design for a monster. Oop. Like, it's a cool implementation of a lot of specific mechanics and unique mechanics. It eats bombs, it can be fished up. It has a uvula that can be broken. basically just a giant amphibian, despite living in the sand. Here's where it becomes... Here's the big negative of Nibblesnarf. It constantly runs to zone 3 and then back to 7. It would be much more pleasant if it didn't run all the way there. But it would be pretty interesting to come back in Wilds. Nibblesnarf and Balahara. Both fighting each other in the sand. I don't really know what the best wake up is. I could actually use a bomb, but I want to take the chance to break the foot. Like, you have a favorite Switch Axe design from another game and it's gonna come back in Wilds? Or there's a specific design in Wilds that's already been shown that is your favorite? Should just be loaded normally. Because the only Switch Axe, because I haven't been paying too much attention, because specific, I don't want to watch too much of the actual monster hunting, because that's the least new component. And anything new I don't want to worry too much about. So maybe it was shown. The only Switch Axe that I've seen is the one from the weapon showcase. And that one looks a little weird to me. It's an interesting design, it's just it's a little weird. I guess I was given 2 free barrel bombs, huh? Probably should have used one of them. Oh yeah, like... The Switch Axe one feels similar to the Charge Blade that was shown, at least to me. I mean, instantly being covered in sand. What a goofy mechanic. The top 3 components of this set are from Tetranodon. The legs are Kezu just because of the armor was better than the starting gear. And the waist, yeah, the waist is Malfestio. And the weapon is also Tetsukabra. Did he eat it? I think he did. Yeah. Like, I kind of hope Balahara does the same thing. That'd be pretty fun, I think. It'd be a good opportunity to have another, like, ground tunneling creature that eats barrels and then explodes. I like the eyes. It looks so cute. What friendly eyes it has. Yeah, actually, I think limiting that to like smaller barrel bombs would be pretty interesting. Oh shoot, I forgot about this because the other one didn't do this. That guy just died. Leaving? No, not leaving? Yes, leaving. Yeah. I guess he was just knocked over. I just thought it'd be funny if they died that quickly. Yeah, he didn't leave, which is nice. Oh. Right now, that's a loud roar. I'm holding the button. What am I supposed to do if I'm holding the button and it doesn't work? Is my button broken? Or is there some other mechanic that I'm not aware of that isn't actually explained in the hunting guide or the hunter notes? Because a broken button would not be ideal. It still works, but inconsistent buttons are annoying. Oops, too slow. Surprised he hasn't left yet, honestly. Be attacking my cat. It doesn't help me. If this was wild, I'd be able to pick it up. I should have just hit it right up when he was swimming there, huh? Oh well. It's a waste. What is this animation? Okay. I can't remember what I wanted to make. There's something that I wanted to make that required a nibble snarf. I pressed the button there, that was my own fault. Weapon away. Let me fish. Okay, that I think was probably impossible to fish that. Because putting the weapon away was too slow. Oh, 1 to 3. I didn't know they could go from here to 3. Valuable information. Okay, I have bombs. I should probably hit some of them. Ooh, can I only place down one large barrel bomb plus? Cool. That did a lot of damage. Greedy. Bad decision making. Can rotate quicker than I thought. Was his eye injured? Nope, it's just hidden. I know the legs can be broken. I wonder what if there's anything else other than the uvula. He's no longer paintballed. Greedy. Wanted to paintball him the moment he got up. No. And instead I don't get paintball at all. Acorn? Is it from a tree? Or did one of the cats die? The palm tree wouldn't drop an acorn. Only one more. That took a while. I guess a couple failed mounts matters a lot. Or 10-7. Probably faster. For Generations Ultimate, I'm planning to get at least to like... My thought was getting to G rank before I started messing with any other weapons. Because in Rise, I tried most of the weapons. And while they are different in this game, for sure. But I felt like with how gear works in this game, where it seems a lot more upgrade focused, it feels like it disincentivizes trying out other weapons. So since I got really into Switch Axe with Sunbreak, I felt I would stick with Switch Axe for this until G rank. With the goal of like maybe... Great Sword appeals so much, but I'm really bad at timing. That was an unfortunate direction to jump. Like, it's mostly just the weapon grind that's limiting the weapon that I'm shooting. Why I'm sticking with one weapon for now. Okay, that has a much higher vertical than I thought. Can I say like... Charge Blade's probably kind of fun to try. I mean, the first weapon I used a lot. And that... I was, I think, to the left of that. But that's how the hitbox works, it's not really surprising. I'm about to get hit. I got the sharpen. Like the first weapon I used in Monster Hunter was the Insect Glaive. Or for more than... Technically the first weapon I used was the bow. And I actually still have that save file on Generations Ultimate. But like, I might go Insect Glaive again. But Insect Glaive is also another one that I don't want to mess with yet because of the more convoluted upgrade system for Kinsects, I think. Like, it's a lot more involved. Shoot, did I paintball? I did not paintball yet. I didn't turn. Yeah. Please don't leave. If it leaves, it goes to 3 probably, but it didn't leave. The biggest issue for me with trying stuff in this game is probably going to be the different types of armor. like the separation of Gunner and Blade Master armor will make trying out... Oh no. That was weird looking. It'll make trying out the Gunner weapons significantly less accessible. Because that was the reason that the first time I tried to play this game I stopped. Because I started with the bow. I didn't use coatings properly, I just shot. It worked well enough. But no tail cuts, no nothing. So getting gear for Gunner armor, for Blade Master armor, and everything felt kind of rough. Trying to transition at like the village high rank. Ah, good. But it didn't explode. Actually, I should check exactly where I left that save, because it's still on the Switch. But did he not bite the barrel? I'm surprised the barrel got set then. I hope that hit. Oh cool, that's good to know. I can launch the attack from axe mode. I didn't actually know that. Thought I had to be in the sword to do that. It's actually pretty convenient. Hunter notes explain that properly. Yeah, element discharge. And they won't explain aerial specific stuff. Actually, I'm gonna get sidetracked after this hunt. I actually do want to see exactly where I left off that other save. Probably not the best way to start this. Oh, actually get, Nope, they didn't move close enough. I was gonna bounce off my cats. Oh no, bad. Yep. The knockback on that's pretty goofy. Sends me forward instead of backwards. My first hunt against this was kind of annoying. I've actually kind of... Over the course of these 3 kills in this hunt-a-thon, it's kind of grown on me. Not what I meant to do. I don't know why I did that. think this is more valuable than the fishing. The fishing's not going to work out well. It was fun. There was something that I wanted to make with Nibblesnarf components, but I didn't want to hunt Nibblesnarf. Paw print stamp. Oh? I wonder how it broke. I mean, it can break in a lot of ways. What are the odds that I'll actually be able to gather this? Hey, I did. It was close. Do cats need a reason to be angry? Can't cats just be cats? And angry at everything in life because... I don't know what else. I was gonna check something. I want to see exactly what I did, what I left off with. Didn't understand what I was doing. Okay, then I can do... that. Where did I leave off with this? I probably skipped a lot of quests because they were boring. Pretty sure I'd gotten to the high rank village, but maybe I didn't. No, I hadn't. I'd only gotten this far. I thought I got further than this. I skipped so much stuff. Full Kutku gear. And I didn't even have attack up. I said fire and gathering? Wait, 1, 4, 6. I had 9 attack. And enough open decoration slots that I could have very easily gotten to 10. At least I was using a fire elemental bow. Weird. What a weird place to have stopped. maybe? Wait. Are the audio settings saved on a save by save basis? That's so weird. Why is it this way? Like, what is the purpose of that? Yeah, 5 and max. What a weird game this is. So weird. I guess it's because it's the first generations, which might have been not called generations, was on this, or originally not called generations, was on the 3DS. And something about this 3DS was very limiting. Do I do the Yangaruga? I don't like Yangaruga. I think I'd rather get beat up by a monkey. Or an ape. Wait, no, I need paddock oil. And then I can make the cheese weapon. Yeah, this is one I should do. Everything's so weird. I need to check. Oh, wait. It had enough variety. D Island. It doesn't have elemental air. What elemental? Heat sensitive zones, I think. Nope, I misremembered. It still might not have them. Yeah, it doesn't. I was thinking of a different island. I think. No. Oh, it was this one. Okay, good. Arzuros? If Arzuros is first, it's probably on the left. I have no basis for that. Just I don't think Arzuros seem like the type of animal to live on the seashore. Or on the cliffs. But it also could be that it has a random start, which would be pretty interesting actually. Randomizing the first monster in Huntathons. I should look at Deserted Island. The original map and actually see what it properly looked like. Except if you just search Desert Island, it doesn't know that you're talking Monster Hunter. No Arzroth. I hope it's not in 4. I'll go up to 10. There's a lot of cool stuff. 8 still connects to 5. Yeah. I'm gonna finish the loop though. It probably isn't in 10 or 8, but if I do 10, 8, 7, 3, I should be good. In case it moves in a weird way that I don't know the movement. But yeah, the 2 to 3 would make sense. I just want to make sure that I'm not wrong about 8. Yeah. The best way is probably from 7, 3, 4, 6. Oh, hey, convenient timing. It definitely did move to 3. Arceus is a funny monster to me. It's a weirdly intentionally mundane monster, I think. Or it's just sort of a bear. Oh, but it sure can spin. It's also used as the first special monster in 2 games, isn't it? Like it's the first afflicted. Oh, I didn't give it enough time. What a waste. It's the first afflicted monster in Sunbreak, and I think it's at least one of the first deviants in Generations Ultimate. As it seems to show up as the first on any list that I've seen when looking at monsters in general. Maybe it's not the first. Oh, it's so squishy. It is a multi-monster hunt, but I didn't expect it to die that quickly. Okay, yeah. Tsukabra could be just about anywhere. So I'll go 6, 4, 3. Yeah. Kind of. I don't know. He's just a funny monster, and then when he's made into a harder version, he's actually pretty, at least the Sunbreak, he's a fairly strong afflicted monster compared to the other, like, Rogis and Izuchis. He actually packs a punch. I don't know how he stacks up in terms of deviants, because I've never fought them, so I don't, and I haven't spoiled how they fight. But, oh, hey. I do love this mechanic. What? That's rude. What a rude Tetsukabra. I guess it showed up there, but it can't spawn in if you're just sitting there, or it takes a while to spawn in. Big frog. What I really love the mounted, like the animation of them trying to get you off for a lot of monsters. They're all pretty, most of them are pretty fun. And Tetsukabra's is up there. Thank you, actually, for that jump. That was risky. Here's a funny fact, you can bounce off the rock. Is my weapon out or is it not? It's not. It is. Another fairly minor thing that I haven't really noticed. I'm pretty sure it doesn't exist in World or Rise, where the roars make it look like your weapon gets put away, but it isn't actually put away. A minor thing that this game does that's pretty obnoxious. It only really matters when you just barely were trying to pull your weapon out, so you can't actually tell if you pulled it out or not. That was doomed. I could have just kept holding it and I would have been fine, but it really didn't want me to get that. Which it makes sense. It didn't want me to succeed. I wonder if I should be attacking something in like the tail specifically to get Patacoil, because I know it's a drop mid-hunt. And when I started focusing on the face, I stopped getting drops on the ground of it. So maybe it's a tail-based item drop. The Toad Tears, it's not that at least for now. I know the tail doesn't cut, but I know it does that type of stuff. Where it reacts based on the tail getting beaten up. Lucky. And because ground tremors also do put your weapon away, which makes the roars all the more confusing. Hitbox looked weird there. Probably fine. Just bad visual. Break. Barely convenient. I wonder what dung bombs. Like, maybe the dung bombs are. Oh no, the dung bombs would get people off of. Well, but you can't get people off the Arzuros in a solo hunt. Or the Arzuros grab. Can you throw it yourself, maybe? Not that I would have the presence of mind to actually do that. Dead? Flash bomb for the Tetsukabra. Sonic bomb for the crab? Because it blocks its eyes when it's shielding its face. Therefore the flash bomb will... I assume 9-10 is probably where you want to go, but I'm going to go to 3 and then run back. Actually, 3, 7, 8 to get to 10. And then work my way down. Even better. Hey, you can only do it once per hunt. Couldn't hit the guy. You made your solar system again? Or just the first planet of the solar system again? And that was the most difficult part? I just see. That's the first thing that you did, and it was gonna be part of the reason that you restarted. Open away, run. Really not a fan of this attack. Because it's kind of random. It's clearly not targeting anybody. Yeah, you tried to make the system unique? Or the Mercury analog? Just based on... I don't know the grammatical term. It makes me subjects. Ooh, missed. I know, it could sense vibrations maybe. It is a crab though. I don't know if crabs can get anywhere near sensing vibrations in that sort of context. Oh. So far it doesn't look like... It doesn't look like it's what was happening at that one Grim Dawn stream. On my end at least. So hopefully it's not about to basically die. Okay. Couldn't quite hop sideways. Oop. No internet. Oh. But somehow, or is that a no internet or a no internet? Oh, bad timing. Because messages going through with no internet would be impressive. Protect yourself, thank you. Okay, that does nothing if thrown directly at it. I'm just gonna keep throwing these because I feel like it. Anticlimactic. Flash warning. Not ideal ever. Great. Well, I mean, there's probably times where it's good, but... bugs. Okay. I guess temporary When the internet does that, it's kind of frustrating. Randomly stopping functioning properly. Or seemingly... Ooh, 4 levels expert seems decent. At this stage of the game. Except expert's not that good at this stage of the game. Yeah, internet is unstable in general sometimes, which is frustrating. Now I can get this quest over. I've never bitten my tongue. I have, like, other suboptimal habits while sleeping, but, like, I can wake up with, like, a scratch on my nose from, I guess, scratching my nose too much when I'm probably not asleep. But I've never bit my tongue. I do, however, often pinch my cheek with, like, the canine teeth on the sides of my mouth. That's not ideal. And it's one of those things where it happens once, and then it starts, you know, swelling and whatever, and then it's more likely to happen again for the next little bit. Golden fish time. I've never fallen asleep while eating. Because I just haven't, but yeah, I can see how that would happen. Like, if you're sort of drifting off while eating, and your tongue sort of shifts as part of eating, but then you bite as part of eating. Shoot. Time to cheat. I don't remember where the fish is here. So this is the type of stuff I'm comfortable cheating. One of the ice caves. Zone 3, maybe. Ah, yeah. See, I'd say with no consideration, there's so many so many borderline topics that would be fun to talk about. Because I'll say this, I as a person, and this is a topic that is, I think, kind of inherently borderline in context of this format, not in the same way as medical topics are. I don't do any form of drugs because they don't appeal to me. But there's lots of specific information that's interesting from like a science perspective. Like, there's a species of fungus that can infect cicadas, causing their back segment to fall off, and then it releases fungus spores or something. But apparently it was found out that the cicadas infected with this fungus had traces of psilocybin, which is the psychoactive substance in magic mushrooms, I think. And like then that becomes drug adjacent talk, which isn't really Monster Hunter or really any video game talk. But apparently the researcher who was researching this they instantly phoned up the DEA because you can't research drugs and narcotics without specific permits. And they're like, hey, we just learned that our fungus is producing psilocybin. What should we do? And then they were like, it's a small enough amount, it's fine. Yeah. It's a weird... Okay, clearly this is not where I need to fish. Area 3. So it should be Area 3, I missed it. Yeah. It was not surprising to learn that potentially the fungus are related or potentially the same. It's just kind of one of those interesting elements where they were assuming they weren't lying for whatever reason. There's no reason they would be. They were researching it for a wholly unrelated reason, which was that it caused the cicada's rear to fall off. And then they just found that it had that substance. Which is funny. Cicada. Where's the fishing spot? Massospora cicada. Oh, it's this. I didn't think there was water here. Okay. See you. Oh, everything else leaves just for golden fish. Because I don't need those, do I? I need the big guys. Fungal pathogen. Interesting. Yeah, small golden fish. Yeah, this specific... Oh, I messed up. So Massospora cicadina is a fungal pathogen that infects only 13 and 17-year periodical cicadas. I have to pay more attention to catch these goldfish, though. I can't be focusing on cicada fungi. You... Get out of here, Mealinx. Nobody likes you. Excuse me, sorry. Sure. I'll do that later. I think that's enough. Just catch 3. Yeah, cordyceps fungus. That might be a different, similar one. Or it's a specific group of cordyceps that does something similar. I think cordyceps is it's a genus, so there's a lot of different species. So it's a specific species of that genus. That is the mushroom, that is the ant one. could see have a nice night as well. But as well is not really the right word. Yeah. It's fun to try different weapons, I think. Though, actually, Horn is one of the ones that I wanted to try in Generations. Because it's a totally different system. Yeah, it's fun to see you stopping by. Neko means cat. It's such a silly name. Mhm. I mean, everything about the cordyceps fungi is unpleasant to begin with. It's not even the idea of like, oh, it could control rats. Yeah, actually, controlling rats would be. There's also, I imagine, a certain. It's to a certain degree unnecessary for them to take out. Like, I wonder if there's a certain question of complexity. Like, a lot more effort would need to be put to control an elephant than a shrew. Complete. I think it's kind of a relatively imaginable. This one looks fun. Like a mushroom that could control small mammals feels kind of like it could happen. I would assume it's just impractical, right? Like, I imagine the sense of scale and the benefit doesn't really work. Like, I don't know a lot about insects and bugs. I didn't eat. I need to eat. I need to get used to actually eating food in this game. It's also like the I'm pretty sure bugs and insects have different nervous systems, circulatory systems. Like the leap from insects to people is, or insects to mammals, is probably a significantly bigger leap than maybe even like birds to mammals. Just based on, I don't know how similar they are. I don't know the biology on that. I might be wrong. I would even say I'm probably not a trustworthy source for that statement. Well, no, I am a source for that statement. The statement is not trustworthy. I love that found on the Great Macaw. Like, that trill pack call would honestly be enough of a reason, I think, to bring it back over other similar monsters. It's boring, but it's like a basic trash monster. I think that is interesting enough. Oops. Got to reload at least. Oh. Something occurred? Let's... Wow. I mean, as like a trash first monster, I don't think it even needs to change much. Like, it's super simple, but so is just about every other first monster. Like, I can't think of any of them off the top of my head, but there's plenty of... Like, they can make it faster in various ways. Like, the fundamental flow doesn't need to really be... I don't think so. Though tailspins are fairly common. Like, it does a... Oh, shoot. Where's it going? Is that 4? That's not going to be 4, though. I mean, it stands on its tail. Sort of like, the monkey bird in Rise. That starts with a B. Whose name I can't remember. Because I'm thinking Nahabra and Balahara, but it's not that. B. I'm so close to remembering what it's called. Bishitin. I guess it could be in 2, so I should check there before I go further away. Like, it stands on its tail like Bishitin does. Or Bishitin stands on its tail like Great Macaw does. Yeah. It's no worry. Be back. Yeah, 5, 8. I should have definitely done this better. Should have thrown a paintball. I also should learn where that path goes. It's the path to 8, which isn't surprising. Okay. No Palico came to me. Oh wow, just woke up. But it had died, but it was one hit away apparently. Gonna wait till it stops showing up in the top right corner, and then I can wave at the hot air balloon. That's a big moon. Also partially see-through. Okay, now the next monster should be here. Actually, what is it? Yankutku? Okay, that's more of a mystery as to where it starts. This is a wilds monster, yay! One of the more forgettable monsters that's also not forgettable at all. Fighting it's not interesting, but I do like its visual design. Fairly basic, but there's something memorable about the visual. Oh yeah, I don't know if you were back, but I didn't say it, but it crossed my mind that one way that Great Macau could be brought back, as with everything, in Wilds would be like, you know, alpha system, but when it calls more Great Macau, so you just fight a bunch of. It's basically it's aggressively a pack monster. Could almost be interesting. I mean, I think it's similar-ish in terms of shape. Everything else is pretty different beyond a few attacks, but I actually really don't like Yangaruga as a fight. It just roars a lot and it's very obnoxious. Having fought it once. I would have assumed Yankutku came first, but did Garuga come first? Just because Kutku's pretty, it's a memorable design, but it is pretty basic. And, like, simple. Ah, shoot. And I can't see where it's going because it's going through the leaves. It's Going this way, which means it's going to zone 6. Okay, that's good. Yan Garuga. Oh, it's the first introduction. Cool. Oh no, so Yankutku is first, good. I mean, it would be weird to change the design that seems, I think Monster Hunter came before Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. It'd be weird to change the older monster to look like the newer monster. I do think the Wilds version looks a little weird so far. It looks kind of too pristine, maybe. Too rounded. Oops, almost threw that. Alright, healed, okay. That's 4 or 7, but it must be going to 8. Yeah. I think the basic... A lot of the basic stuff is mostly fine. But it's not great. Like, I think the visuals, when there's like a group of them, is maybe a little bit... I think the first time it appears it looks weird. And then when it's further away, I think it looks a little bit better. Which is actually not really helpful, considering you're generally going to be fairly close to the monster you're hunting. I want to get a good view of the image from the video. Okay, so next hunt, Malfestio. Malfestio is probably 4, 9, 10, 11. What is it about the Yankutku specifically? There's something... I think part of it is that the ones shown in the video have smaller... Like, the frill thing is smaller. It isn't extended, but, like, it doesn't look as large. And they're too... Yeah, the wings are too curved in places, making it look kind of weird. I think the overall design is fine, just a little odd in places. Shoot, I didn't want to do aerial style Malfestio. I think I prefer the striker. Oh well. Forgot. Aerial's not bad, it's just... If I'm an aerial, I want to use aerial attacks. Even though I should probably do ground-based. They're pretty convenient mechanism to work with, actually. Axe into a second element discharge. Ooh, now it's angry. Bad idea, yep. I really like Malfestia, it's so fun. More birds would be... more flying birds that don't fly all the time when fighting them would be welcome. I was hoping it attacked the other direction, I guess it didn't. Okay, can I just... It did nothing. Shouldn't it absolutely demolish a bird that's an owl? That's weird. Feels like a weird... Maybe it's specifically the red ear state rendering it immune. I'm just dead. I got lucky that he attacked too quickly there. Confuse into stun, into chain attacks, knocking me over. Where I'm supposed to throw flash bombs if I can't aim seemingly downwards? Do I just have to throw it from far away? Stop hopping away. Too early. Jump the gun on the stabbing in the owl's back. Wrong direction because I was trying to roll. It can just chain CC you, which is fine because it's not that dangerous of a status effect, but leap directly into confuse into sleep into confuse is pretty unfortunate. It's just like the worst place to fight this. Shoot, no. You Palico, no. Now I can't paintball it because I got knocked over. I could have gotten it if I wasn't knocked over while confused. Nope, I didn't see it go anywhere, which means that maybe it went... It wouldn't have gone this way. I could have gone to 2. Didn't go to 2. Probably does. It almost certainly didn't go to 6. Welcome back. I'm chasing the Malfestio down. They were lost. It's gonna fly away again, isn't it? I just got here. I think the running away mechanics in this game are very obnoxious. Wait. Did I just get tricked? What? Why? Why'd it go that way and then go to 4? Weird. I wonder what I'm actually supposed to do here. Guess I just wait for it to come down. Unless somebody's got a ranged weapon. Yep, it's constantly just... Oh! That's good to know. Are you back just to pick them up? I assume. Though actually given the time, I don't know. It's good the cats are doing well. Because... you really can't know. Huh? Why would a cat even want to eat baby formula? That just feels weird. And Gluttony seems interesting. A full level of Gluttony. I think I'm probably going to do one more hunt today and then end early just because I am tired. So I will just do Yangaruga, which I'm probably not gonna have a crazy amount of fun. And then I will wrap up there. Lighter Cat doesn't seem ideal or even good. Well, unless they were. There's probably cases where it would be beneficial. I assume this is not one of them. Yeah. And it's also context. Losing weight can be good as long as it's not due to other issues. Like imagine not eating at all and losing weight's probably not the best. I can't remember. V-Hills. Verdant Hills. No temperature zones. I mean, maybe it's good, maybe it's probably not. Or all context. Assume it would be in the dark area on the left. Maybe I should have looked into earplugs. I don't think I can get earplugs in this yet. This stable earplugs. Oh, that's a really big one. I don't think that's a very large Yangaruga, at least compared to one I fought previously. Grassy hasn't been mounted yet. Falling over multiple times, he only just got mounted. Yeah. Be back when you're able to be. Oh. I can jump over the tail. That roar backwards dash is annoying. It has a generic tail spin, which the reason it has that is because it's, I don't know, Rathian. I'm dead. I'm not. It roared, but I'm fine. I'm be dead. That should have hit me, but I guess maybe it didn't actually shoot, just the fact that it looked like it did. Need another mount soon. Good. Okay, I guess I had a quest. Okay, I thought I'd go over the head that time, but I didn't. What an obnoxious monster. Random 90-degree turn. I was above that. That was a bad hitbox. Just stop, please. Wait, it went to 9? Weird. Yeah. It would be very frustrating, I imagine. Like, if it actually transition zones regularly, it would be very annoying to fight any monster. because I don't think it should have been able to jump like that. I mean, there's just nothing I can do here. It takes up the entire corridor. Ooh. Yeah, finding bedding sounds useful. I hate that hitbox. I hate this. Yep, and you can find them, or at least one of them. I guess it's a relatively safe spot. I imagine it's not totally safe. The little crawl space is probably a safer location. I mean, this game doesn't really... With zone transitions, it doesn't really need them. But like, Whirl and Rise having a lot of hiding spots would be pretty fun. And beneficial. It's like, instead of just running away for emergencies, being able to hide. Terrible idea, shouldn't commit. I mean, the wilds, I don't know what they are actually, but the things that look like they could be felines or whatever with mushrooms on their head, having little areas in that locale where they have like little safety setups for themselves, but if you're there for too long, maybe they kick you out. Is that the name of them? Then probably. I just think that'd be an interesting way to... It'd be an effective way to have something like that. They have a little refuge. I don't know. Obviously, the interaction that's been shown has been relatively non-harmonious. Not that much has been shown. At least from the trailer itself. Blue moon. The moon here is really small. Huh. Different locales have different moons, seemingly. Yeah. I actually think it's probably one of the most obnoxious monsters so far in this game. And it is crazy in a bunch of other ways. It's an obnoxious monster. Clearly has no respect for the hunt. Not that any of them should have respect for the hunters, but... Shoot, can't quite jump that high. Okay, good. Tail cut before I kill it. I mean, in terms of being aggressive, it could be shoebills, I think, are somewhat aggressive. I mean, the face is very shoebill-like. But like cassowaries are super aggressive and angry. Just has no off button. It just keeps going. It's honestly more aggressive than... Oh yeah, the face made me think about them, and the fact that I don't think they're probably something you really want to pick a fight with. That was close. I was lazy. Should have just not gone for it. I was gonna say, I mean, people want to mess with everything always. I was gonna say, I think this Yian Garuga is more aggressive than Monster Hunter Rise's Rajang. I think, like, especially when accounting for the fact that this is a low rank, like relatively low monster. I think it's kind of funny. I think there were less cases of me getting anywhere near comboed by Rajang. Even Furious Rajang, but that's a different question entirely. Yeah, I'm not at high rank village yet. Just dropping the egg to celebrate's funny. It's dumb. It was a bigger version. Cool. Not the biggest, though. But it's about an hour earlier than normal. But I am gonna wrap up early today because I need to try to sleep better tonight. But yeah, before I wrap up, yeah, the Yenkutku, Garuga, was the urgent quest for starting 5-star village. Ooh. It's an added bonus then for wrapping up now. But yeah, it was the Dark Age was just a 5-star quest, and it's still not high rank yet. Oh, well, hopefully I can communicate. I'm gonna wrap up early today because I need to sleep better because I didn't sleep the best. So I will wrap up here about an hour earlier than I would normally aim. But yeah, I hope you can find the bedding that you're looking for and that your cats are indeed okay, including the fat one that's a little lighter. So yeah, I hope to see you soon. I should be back tomorrow with this again, and it is actually tomorrow. Cool. So yeah, I hope you have a nice night. Bye-bye.